You're welcome back. Now, the federal government has announced the temporary closure of the Independence Bridge, Marina-bound, for maintenance starting April 1st. The Federal Controller of Works in Lagos, Mrs. Olukorede Kesha, confirmed the closure last Wednesday, or rather last week. I beg your pardon. She confirmed that it will last until May 2025. The move affects traffic from Ahmadu Bello Way and Adeola Odeku heading to Marina, Eko Bridge and Onikan. Motorists are advised to use alternative routes to avoid delays. Kesha apologized for the inconvenience and urged public cooperation, stressing that the maintenance is crucial for safety. For now, commuters should plan ahead as Lagos navigates this major roadwork. On standby, we have our News Central correspondent Israel Efirobo, who is on the streets at the location to tell us more, give us more details about the closure. Israel, good afternoon. Thank you very much for joining us. What can you tell us about the closure of the bridge, please?
So much happening here today. A while back, I was trying to speak to someone who was just passing by, and she was really angry with the whole situation of things here at the Independence Bridge inwards, just from Onikan inwards Ahmadu Bello and down to Adeola Odeku. It's a really terrible traffic. A lot of people have been stuck in this traffic for hours, and this traffic has spilled, into other alternative routes inwards the island and inwards Victoria Island, outside Victoria Island as well. Now, this is for the single reason of the Independence Bridge closure for repairs and maintenance work. It started yesterday, and it will last for the next 8 weeks, we have been told. The bottom line is, so many people, so many Lagosians are at this moment, stranded at various bus stops coming into the island, from the Third Mainland Bridge down into the island. But Valentine, that's what we're coming through as well. We saw so many people at the bus stops with nowhere to go to. And indeed, the situation is just the way I have described it. It is for so many of them. And we're hoping that this will get better for them.
Well, Israel, I'm hoping that you can hear me. I want to know, how far back does the traffic stretch? Israel, I'm going to repeat the question. I'm asking, how far back does the traffic stretch?
Traffic stretches further down. Ahmadu Bello Way, all the way to Adeola Odeku as well, into the adjoining streets on Adeola Odeku, down to Falomo as well. This is what we have been experiencing since about 8 o'clock this morning, and the situation has not abated. It is still as worrying as it started at about 8 o'clock, as you know.
Israel, what alternative routes have been advised for motorists? Do you have that information? Well, unfortunately,
I think the only information that we have gotten so far is the fact that Lagosians are not happy. They're asking the question right now, but apparently some of them do not understand the fact that this bridge closure is going to be for about 8 weeks. They are thinking that there was the weekend and then the public holiday. So why didn't the government, do any repair work during that period? But it's not a case of a 4 days job or a 2-day job. It is an 8 weeks job. So whichever way you want to look at it, it has to go through the entire process. It has to go through the entire stretch of 8 weeks. That's 2 months. And these four negotiations will have to bear with at this point in time. There are no solutions right now. The only solution is for the travel advisory that has been given to Lagosians to use alternative routes if you're trying to navigate into Victoria Island and outside Victoria Island as well. If you want to make use of the Onikan section of the state, you should know when to use it as well. Because the two bridges that we have here, we only have just one of the bridges that are closed, not both sides of the bridge. So one section of the bridge is open, but so the other section of the bridge is not open right now, which is where the repair works is ongoing right now. We understand it will go on for it's in phases. So for the moment, it is just the first part of the bridge coming from Ahmadu Bello, heading towards Onikan. That's where this issue is right now. This traffic you see behind me stretches all the way down to Ahmadu Bello Way and into Adeola Odeku as well. So basically, these are the much information that we've been able to gather since we arrived here a few hours ago, Masino.
All right. Are there people on ground already for the maintenance work? Unfortunately, we are unable to reach Israel now because of the bad connection. It is raining in Lagos, so perhaps that would be why.